Alright, hey guys, this is the Cheesebread video review of Torchlight for PC. This is my friend Kendall Cassidy from the Cheesebread podcast.
And this is my good buddy Jack.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're very welcome.
I didn't know we were good friends.
We're very good friends, but don't tell the whole world. I got a very low profile for good friends.
I guess we have a bromance.
Does that take precedence over your current bromance?
Thanks.
No.
Damn it.
No, sorry, man. But let's talk about Torchlight, shall we?
Okay.
Instead of we'll save our bromance for another video review.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's talk about this game. All right. Well,
we'll just introduce the game first because some people probably don't know what the game is about.
Okay, sounds good.
Us Diablo fans, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say Diablo like 100 times in this video review, just so you guys know.
At least 100. I'm gonna try and say it at least half as many times, so you guys don't have to hear it 200 times.
Yeah. Well, so Torchlight is, if you've never played Diablo or like an action RPG, it's like a top-down view, and you got your character on screen, and you do tons of left clicking, like to kill enemies and pick up loot, all that kind of stuff. And it's usually fantasy based, right?
They're generally fantasy based. I can't imagine, like a World War II dungeon crawling action adventure.
That would be really cool. Torchlight number 2. It's World War II.
Go gun.
Actually, that could be what the next Call of Duty game is going to be.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about that. Let's stick to Torchlight and let's not get off topic because that's a wow.
Yeah. So yeah, you usually pick like one of like X amount of classes, and you go out and just kill and collect loot, and usually there's a storyline that's pretty solid and stuff. But in the case of Torchlight, I just want to say off the bat, there's not really much of a storyline, but but the gameplay is fantastic, and we'll touch upon those things in the next few minutes. But to start off, we'll talk about some graphics, because I think one of the things that stand out the most are the graphics. It's kind of unique. I mean, obviously we've seen it before in World of Warcraft. It's kind of similar, right? Yeah,
you know what? It is kind of similar. It's got a very strong color palette, and it's got a cartoonishy kind of look to it. But you know what? It works really well with the game, which is kind of nice as far as Diablo goes, because the game's like 15 years old. I'm tired of playing real life. I'm killing zombies. I'm like, I want to kill cartoon zombies this time.
Yeah, it changes up a little bit. And like, it doesn't take itself too seriously, I don't think. It's not like Diablo was really serious. I mean, there's other games like Titan Quest and Divine Divinity that all go for more realistic look. But this game, it tries to do something a little different, tries to branch out there, I think.
Yeah, it tries to really stand apart from the other games.
And I think it for the most part, it does a really good job, because even though it's cartoonish, there's still like blood and like the magical effects, even like the hitting blows and stuff, all look fantastic. It looks great. It
really does, and I'm really glad that Runic put the time together to make everything really polished, especially for the price you pay. It's only $20 at the stores. Yeah. Go pick it up.
And on Steam.
And for $20, you think about it, how good can a game be for $20?
Usually you get some pretty shoddy stuff.
Yeah, it's really, really sketchy at best, but Torchlight just really brings everything together and delivers a game that really promises a whole lot. Mm-hmm. So
yeah. What'd you think about the gameplay?
Man, I really enjoyed the gameplay. There was there's a lot of bulk to the gameplay functionality of this game, if that made any sense.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, there's a lot of quests, to go out and just kill name monsters, and then you come back, you get lots of experience, and there's fame. I remember there's the experience, and there's also fame. Like, when you get experience, you level up, you get skill points you can allocate to spells, and you get stat points to put towards strength and what other things?
Magic, armor,
dexterity,
yeah, which all increase a different attribute in the long run, whether it's attack, range damage, spells, or just the defensive bonuses you gain.
You're pretty much your standard RPG thing, hey?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's no different than, say, Diablo. Each one of them. The only difference is Diablo's a little more complex. Vitality increases life, and this, whereas this is just mainly a damage increaser.
This game, I think, overall just feels like a little bit more a simpler Diablo.
Yeah, it's a very simplified Diablo,
but but not too much. It's still a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong.
I totally understand. What we should talk about real quick that I really, really enjoyed about this game? I want to touch upon the pet.
Yes. Oh, I love the pet.
At the start of the game, you get a pet dog or cat or ferret. Apparently, I didn't get the ferret.
You can download a mod and get the ferret.
Oh, we'll talk about that a little later.
Big mod community in this game. Or top it right there.
Oh, okay, that's it. Sweet. Big mod community. Look into it. One of the cool things I liked about the pet is being able to send it back to town and sell your stuff.
fantastic. You don't have to leave the dungeon.
Yeah, you don't got to completely like teleport back and then warp back in and then sell your stuff and go back to the dungeon. It was really nice to be able to kind of just send your pet away for like 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes.
Yeah, it depends. I think the higher levels, the longer it gets. But like also the other cool thing I like about the pet is that you can give it spells. You can give it 2 spells, and it can like cast fireballs, or it can heal your allies, or summon skeletons or zombies. It is badass.
It's totally badass. Another good thing I like about it is that you can give it some minor equipment, like some rings and 2 rings and an amulet.
Yeah.
If you want to increase its bonuses or attributes like that, which is kind of cool. You know, so it adds a little extra kind of boost to the game. Whereas your pet can attack for you and cast spells and stuff. Another cool thing you can do is feed it fish.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was really cool. Some of the fish you can give it transforms it into different monsters and stuff that on top of the spells gives it different abilities and attributes, and so pluses and minuses and stuff. So we should also talk about just how quick this game is. It's really action packed. It's a lot of go. Everything's coming at you. You get like no downtime. It's a lot of quick thinking, and it's just you got to work.
A lot of left clicking.
A lot of left clicking. You like pretty much just this is my mouse. Left click.
Like if you know action RPGs, this is going to be very familiar ground to you. It's just a lot of like quick action. You don't need to figure out puzzles. You just go and you just kill lots of guys and collect a ton of loot, and it's fantastic. The gameplay is very well balanced with 3 different classes to choose from. You know, your melee, your ranged, and your magic class. You got everything covered. And then with the mods, you can download new classes that other people have made, and just keeps going. It is great.
So hot.
Very hot.
So hot. I want to talk about the loot, because we all like finding loot. This is why we like Borderlands so much, was because of the badass weapons.
Correct.
Now, on top of badass weapons, you get badass armor, and badass shields, and badass everything else. So go find loot, go find lots of set pieces.
Pieces.
They're key. I've only ever found one whole complete set, and it wasn't that good.
I've even found one.
Oh, nice. Don't worry. I found a couple. I'll give one to you.
Thanks, man.
Somehow. I don't know how, but we'll do it.
Oh, yeah. There's no multiplayer.
There is no multiplayer.
That's the downfall. It really sucks, because it'd be great to pick up with a couple buddies. It's meant to play with friends. But Runic Games is working on MMO, so there will be a way to play with other friends.
Check it out. It's going to be hot. One last thing I want to touch on the gameplay real quick is just the shared treasure chest.
Oh, yeah.
You can plop stuff in a treasure chest, and another character can come by and pick it up. It's really handy. Just thought I'd add it in. I wish more games had it.
You can share items and gold with your other characters.
Share everything you want. You just throw it in the chest.
Well, I guess we should wrap it up. So, I mean, the game is like just a lot of fun. I mean, it's $20. It's an awesome game. Gameplay is fantastic. Storyline, not so much. Visuals, fantastic. Phenomenal. You know, like for a $20 game, they put a lot of quality into this game. Runic Games put a lot of quality to this game.
And you don't really notice a lot of the faults. You know, you got to really look at the game and think about it before you find a lot of ugly qualities about it. Everything is just, it's so appealing, and it's so much fun to play it. It's just, I think everyone should hone this game, even if you don't have a good PC. I mean, you can play it in netbook mode. You don't have to have a great PC to play this game. You can play it on any kind of computer you have. I mean,
works on his computer.
It works on my computer. My computer isn't that good. I even tried netbook mode. It's great.
Yeah, like some of the negative stuff is like there's no multiplayer, right? Like the quests are kind of like they kind of get repetitive after a while. But you know what? Like you have so much fun playing the game that you don't even realize that there is like no multiplayer until like you turn off the game. Like, man, I gotta show my buddy this awesome sword that I got. Oh wait, I can't.
I can't. Yeah.
And they're like, oh well, you get past it. And like,
just take a screen pic, send it to him.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So another thing I want to touch on real quick, it's just kind of the sound.
What's with all the touching in this?
Just I like talking with the hands.
A good thing I'm sitting far away
from you now. I like to touch the game. I'm attracted to it. If Runic Games was here, I would be touching them instead of
That's probably why they're
the
not.
Game. Maybe my email scared them away. I don't know. Anyway, okay, the sound. As far as like music goes, not a lot of good music, but a lot of sound effects. There's a lot of great sound effects in the game between hitting monsters, casting spells, your dog barking, your dog howling when it gets hit. You know, you like how I talk with the hands today. I'm excited about this part.
Yeah. So out of 10, are you finished saying?
No, yeah, no, good. Let's wrap it up. Let's give it our cheesebread rating.
Out of so the cheesebread rating, what did you give it out of 10?
Me and Colossal here, we give it. We're gonna have to go with an 8.5 as well.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 as well. It's awesome game. I definitely recommend it for $20. It is definitely something you have to pick up. You can't miss it.